Having the right gaming monitor can completely change your gaming experience, and in this video, I'll be breaking down the top 5 best gaming monitors for you based on price versus performance and the situations they'll be used in. So whether you're playing a competitive FPS or a casual adventure game, if you want to find the perfect gaming monitor for you, stay tuned. All the links to find the best prices on all the products mentioned in this video will be in the description below. The products mentioned in this video are in no exact order, so be sure to stay tuned until the end so you don't miss anything. 1. Asus ROG Swift 360Hz. Starting with the Asus ROG Swift 360Hz. When you're a gamer, refresh rate is everything, and the Asus ROG Swift is arguably the fastest monitor money can buy. The Asus ROG is one of the first gaming monitors to ever reach a refresh rate of 360Hz, which is about a 50% increase over performance in a 240Hz one. Having a 360Hz will offer a significant competitive advantage, especially if you plan on going pro on games that require extreme accuracy and fast reaction times. On top of that, the Asus ROG boosts this competitive advantage even more by having an IPS panel with incredibly low input lag at 1 millisecond response times. Combine all three and you have a mind-blowing monitor that will get your in-game performance through the roof. In fact, the Asus ROG gives you a 4% competitive advantage over someone who plays on a 240Hz monitor. While this number might not seem much, it is a significant improvement, especially if you play competitively. Even though the ROG is primarily engineered for gaming, its IPS panel is also extremely detailed and has great colors, which is rare for a gaming monitor. If you also enjoy watching good movies when you're not gaming, the ROG might be the perfect choice for you. 2. Samsung Odyssey Neo G9. Next is the Samsung Odyssey Neo G9, which is my pick for the best gaming monitor in 2023. The Samsung Odyssey Neo G9 is the titan of gaming monitors, with a massive 49-inch screen, a 5120 by 1440 resolution, and a 240Hz refresh rate. It's one of the most impressive ultra-wide gaming monitors on the planet. The panel on this monitor is mind-blowing, with an HDR rating of 2000. It's light years ahead in terms of colors, brightness, and details compared to most gaming monitors, including the Asus ROG. The Odyssey G9 also sports Samsung's newest quantum mini LED tech that massively improves local dimming zones. From a performance standpoint, the Neo G9 is no joke and has similar performance to other top gaming monitors that are also much smaller in size. If you're someone who doesn't want to compromise on their gaming experience and you also want to play video games that are UI-rich with great graphics, there's no better option than the Odyssey G9. 3. Alienware OLED. Next on the list is the Alienware OLED. The Alienware is a perfect combination of design, performance, and affordability, with an amazing quality panel, a 175Hz refresh rate for competitive gaming, and low input lag. This is the perfect solution for gamers and enthusiasts who want to have the edge without breaking the bank. The Alienware costs a fraction of monitors like the G9 or ROG, while offering similar performance. The panel is a 34-inch curved panel with a 3440 by 1440 resolution and offers incredible color quality. The Alienware OLED panel equips the HDR 400 True Black technology for deep colors and a peak brightness of 299.5 nits. When playing video games, the Alienware OLED works flawlessly for both competitive and non-competitive games with its high 175Hz refresh rate, native G-Sync, and FreeSync. The motion is incredibly smooth. Pair that with a near instantaneous 0.1 millisecond response time from gray to gray and virtually no input lag, and you get one of the best gaming experiences overall. While the Alienware OLED is much cheaper than the Samsung G9, it's still quite expensive for a gaming monitor. Also, Alienware's panel is not as good when you play with too many light sources around you because of the True Black technology. Overall, the Alienware OLED is an amazing monitor for gaming that manages to combine a high refresh rate, low input lag, and fast response times with a gorgeous panel without the premium price. 4. Samsung Odyssey D7. Next up is the Samsung Odyssey D7. If you're a hardcore gamer and you also love curved monitors, the Samsung Odyssey D7 is the best of both worlds in its price range. With a 240Hz refresh rate at 1440, great HDR, and an impressive V8 panel. Whether you want to play video games competitively or you want to enjoy a good show on Netflix, the Odyssey G7 might be the right solution. The Odyssey G7 solves a big problem that gamers face when buying a new monitor. You either get a monitor with a high refresh rate that gives you a competitive advantage with a poor panel, or you get one with a gorgeous panel that doesn't perform well with competitive games. But the Samsung G7 solves this issue and gives players the best of both worlds. The response time of 1 millisecond is outstanding, as well as the input lag if you're into competitive games. Plus, the FreeSync and native G-Sync and the mind-blowing 240Hz refresh rate will make your gaming experience unforgettable. And if you're not a fan of fast-paced competitive online games, Samsung's panel is incredibly detailed and immersive due to the curvature of the monitor. If you played a wide variety of games and if you're into immersive experiences when gaming, the Odyssey G7 is the right choice. 5. Alienware 272. Finally, we have the Alienware 272. The Alienware 272 is a bare-boned gaming monitor for those who don't want anything too fancy from their panel. If you're looking for a solid gaming monitor without the bells and whistles of a curved ultra-wide or astronomically high refresh rate, this Alienware is for you. On top of that, because this Alienware doesn't have the sky-high specs like the Asus ROG, its price is also much more accessible. If you're on a budget but still want a top gaming experience, Alienware's panel is a 27-inch monitor with a resolution of 2560 by 1440 and an aspect ratio of 16:9. This is a great monitor if you're not planning on going all out on a 4K PC setup, and a 2K resolution is enough. The Alienware's build quality feels and looks premium, almost luxurious. It's also much sturdier than the Asus ROG and the Samsung G9, even though it costs half compared to both monitors. The refresh rate on the Alienware 272 is only 240 Hz, which is not as high as the 360 Hz on the Asus ROG. But 240 Hz is already a big stretch for competitive gaming, as you won't make much use of such a high refresh rate on most games, let alone at 360 Hz. The response time of the Alienware 272 is incredibly fast, and the low input lag makes it a fantastic option for those who love to play online competitively and who want an edge over other players. You guys have it. That's all till next time. Like, share, and subscribe for more content like this.